Man, again, Ryan, thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I almost said you're welcome. I don't know, my brain, like I just said I get a speech impediment this time of the day, and I was like,
You're welcome is the proper response for a podcast like this.
You're welcome.
Like you know what I mean? Like we ask people to come to our podcast and then be the star of the podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure, you're welcome.
Hell yeah. Well, I remember last time I came here, I was violently hungover. And then when I left, I feel like I just had like therapy. I felt like good. Yeah. So we'll see what happens this time. Maybe I'll start crying.
Yeah, man, that would be pretty. Do you cry easily?
No, not really. I'm not a big crier. But like sometimes, dude, I teared up. My girlfriend, I swear to God, since I found out I'm having a baby. Yeah. So since I found that out, I've been getting emotional at like weird shit. But today, I was driving to work. It was like 6:30 in the morning, and some guy was like dropping off his daughter at the bus stop, and I would assume like middle schoolish. She was like being cool girl, and he tried to hug her, and she like denied it. And I'm at the red light, and I'm just watching this dude like look down like somebody just fucking broke up with him. I'm like, dude, brutal. But yeah, no, I'll get weirdly emotional. Did you watch Korean Zombie Fight a couple weeks ago?
I did.
Yeah, when he walked, I was like, I was tearing up at the walkout. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me, dude?
Yeah, but he kind of snuck that on us because he let everybody know that was his retirement fight beforehand. So yeah, as he was walking out, it was fucking emotional. Was
and then they played it when he left. After he got KO'd, they sing it again. I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I was drinking wine on the couch with my girlfriend. She's like, are you crying right now? I was like, no. Yeah.
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 That's perfect.
Slightly
banter.
emotional.
Yeah. That's good enough.
Yeah.
We're ready to start this podcast.
Yes.
Let's get it.
All right. Let's go. Welcome back to Chakra Poppers, people. I am Sidney. I am sitting next to the world champion Ansley.
Hello.
And today our repeat guest is none other than the Ryan Foster. What is up?
What is good? Nothing. I'm just crying. I have a speech impediment. I'm crying. I got a baby on the way. Besides that, everything's perfect. I'm good. Aside from that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I should clarify that Ryan Foster, he was a guest back when we had the name Two Jack Bros. We have since changed the name to a more apropos. Was that the right?
You nailed it. I think you nailed it.
I like my brain fell off a cliff as soon as I said that word.
You just caught my speech impediment.
But yeah. So now, and what we're going to do, instead of doing our second guest show, which we were doing back on Two Jack Bros, we're resetting everything. So, Ryan, this is going to be like your first time on the podcast.
Running it back.
Yeah, we're running
Not
it back.
hungover, I'm ready. I had rice and chicken on my way over here. I'm fucking carved up. I'm ready.
He got ready.
Yeah.
He was cutting weight and everything.
I was.
That's what's up. So, of course, you know how the podcast works. And if it's your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. What we do here is Ansley and I, we basically hijacked the chakra framework and we used it to interview comedians and try to see what happens at the end of it. We're trying to make them reach enlightenment.
Let's do it. I need enlightenment, dude.
You see what I'm saying? We're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
We're doing the best we can. So everybody gets the same questions. Each question is associated with opening up a chakra from the bottom chakra up. But we're going to get into this icebreaker one first. Ryan.
Hit me.
Ansley, let's get it.
All right. What situation or event did you learn the most information from?
God damn. What situation or event? I mean, I did find out my girl was pregnant recently. So that,
Yeah.
I met my dad when I was like 14. I remember that kind of threw me for a loop. Mm-hmm. But I think, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would have said that before, but now the older I get, I'm like, yeah, you're kind of just a psychopath kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of thought I was like a bad kid for no reason. And then I remembered, like, I found out about my dad when I was I was like 12, 13, 14, somewhere in that pocket. And then I started being, like, I was already fucking up, like, being bad, and then I just got way worse after that, and I thought I was just doing that for whatever reason. And the older I got, I was like, oh, that's kind of, like, traumatic, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of spazzed, but yeah.
I like how your range is 12, 13, 14, because for me, those are drastically different heights. Do you know what I mean?
Like you can remember where you could reach on the fridge.
Exactly.
Like, no.
Like tall people have no recollection of their like early teen years.
They're always
all a
tall.
blur.
Yeah. I didn't get my growth spurt didn't happen until I was in like 9th grade.
Okay.
Because I was like all my friends same height with everybody, and then the summer before 9th grade, I shot up like that year, between basically that summer and then 10th grade, I think I grew like 6 inches.
Were you so excited to go back to school and be like, look at tall me?
No, because my clothes looked fucking ridiculous. I lost like all my coordination. You know, I had to like relearn how to run and catch.
Like a baby deer coming to school.
Yeah, it was
I don't know if you know it, but Ryan Foster's a giraffe now.
I showed up and everybody's like, what the fuck? I remember I had those.
Why are your knees backwards, dude?
Brutal. I like, literally couldn't walk.
That's so funny.
And that was the time of like, remember those zip-off short pants?
Yeah.
I was just talking to this about somebody. My mom bought me those pants. Remember you could get layaway at Jason?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Layaway still exists for the poors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of that tax bracket
It's
now.
good to know. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but no, I remember my mom bought me these Tony Hawk pants. Like they were like swishy. They were, I mean, back then I thought they were the sickest fucking pants you could have. And then I grew and my ankles were like showing. So she was like, just make them short. So I was like, holy shit. I thought they were sick. And then I remember going to school and being like, oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so what was it like finding out that your girlfriend is pregnant?
I mean, pretty nuts. I mean, I get it happens, right? If you have
Yeah.
sex without a condom,
Yeah.
you're like, okay. We obviously,
If you're
like,
unlucky.
yeah, we weren't trying, and apparently, dude, she took a plan B. We had. It's a very romantic story. We had sex at her dad's house. It was like a we were all partying. It was like a party. We had sex and she was just like, "Come in me, so we don't have to clean up a mess in the guest room."
Consider it.
So I was like, she didn't want to get off the bed and go like clean,
Yeah.
like go get a towel or something. So the next day I got her a plan B, and then you forget about it. And then plan B doesn't work if you're ovulating.
Oh.
I didn't know.
That's
that
good
at all.
information.
Yeah. So fucking write that down.
Yeah.
Well, then
So-
when does it work?
I don't know, but we found that out.
If you're not
later,
pregnant, it works great.
My girlfriend's like meticulous. She like went back in the cum records and she's like, this is this day. She's like a Rolodex of cum, and she went back in the records and found that it was that day, and she was like, motherfucker. So yeah, apparently, yeah, ovulating. But I was at home. I just got home from. I don't know, but I got home from the gym or something. I smoked a joint. I cooked a steak, and I'm very fucking. The longer I've lived with a girl, I've like lost all ability to cook. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't great before, and now I'm like I don't remember to put seasoning on anything. I'm just I'm getting whiter. So I smoked. I was like so proud of this steak, and I'm like literally just got my plate ready. I put a joint out, and she FaceTimed me, and her mascara is like running down her face, like. And she was in New York for a work trip, so I was like, "Did you get fucking mugged? Like, what happened?" She was like, "No." And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." So I was just like, "Fuck." And she was like, "What are we gonna do?" I'm like, I'm 35. We're gonna have a fucking baby. We have a house together, and I'm 35. We're gonna chill for 9 months, and you're gonna push out a baby.
Yeah.
But then it was like, I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go." This is.
The steak is ready.
I let this set for 10 minutes. I saw it on YouTube, and now it's time to cut this motherfucker. So yeah, no, I don't know. I thought like I don't know. Everybody's like, "Are you freaking out?" I'm like, "No, I'm like a grown man. Like,
Yeah.
what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Like, if I got another chick pregnant, yeah, I'd be kind of stressed, but no, I'm good."
Yeah.
Hey. It was just kind of like fuck.
Okay.
How old is your girlfriend?
30.
30.
Yeah, she'll be 31 in October. Yeah.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
good. Get them while they're young.
Yeah. Yeah. Been with her for like 4 years.
Yeah.
3 years. We'll be 4 years in October. So yeah.
Okay. So if you had to distill what it was that you learned from the experience of finding out that your girlfriend was pregnant, if that's the experience you were using, I don't know if you were using the
I mean, we could do both, right?
Okay, yeah. So if you had to distill both of
I
those,
don't know which
finding
one.
out, meeting your dad as a teenager and finding out your girlfriend was pregnant, like how would you distill both of those?
I mean, basically just roll with the punches in both situations, right?
Yeah.
Maybe behave better, right? Now that she's pregnant, I can't misbehave like I used to.
Yeah.
And, maybe cook later in the night. Really fucked up. I couldn't really enjoy the steak. I'm like walking around the second floor of my house like, fuck, I got so much shit to do, dude. Yeah. But yeah, just roll with the punches, I guess. Like, what are you going to do? Shit
Hell yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Babies happen. Dads find
happen.
out about dads. Dads happen, dude.
That's happening. All right, man. All right, so now we're going to get into popping open these chakras from the bottom chakra up. Ryan, as you know, The bottom chakra is located in the butthole, and I think just showing up is consent at this point.
That's the main thing I remember.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know they go asshole first.
Yes. Yeah. All right, Ace, let's do this.
All right. So Ryan, how did you learn to overcome fear?
Overcome fear. I mean, when I was younger, I kickboxed when I was younger, and my stepdad was like a roided psycho. Mm-hmm. So I think basically just getting bullied by a roided up stepdad. And I was like, yeah, you should remember being like, well, he's kind of a dick. And then I remembered I wasn't even his kid, so I'm like, all right. I feel like he's going 80% on me for some reason. Now looking back, I'm like, oh, yeah. I'd be pissed if my kid was bad and he wasn't even mine. You know what I mean? The worst kid's not yours.
And does he have kids?
Oh yeah, I got three other siblings. So yeah, when I was little, he was like a big karate fucking kempo freak, and then it was kickboxing, and it was I was like early '90s, so he was all roided out of his. He was 230 pounds and he was 5'8". So it was unnatural. He looked like mini Schwarzenegger.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
to have a jacked stepdad.
Yeah, super jacked. His ligaments are trash now, but back then, dude, he like still tries to get in fights. I'm like, dude, you're 62. You're gonna get shot.
I mean, if you don't use it, you lose it.
True.
Right? How do you know you still got it if you're not out there having it?
Well, it's so funny because like he calls me now and he'll have like confrontations with people in public, and I'm like, hey man, it's not cool anymore. You're gonna get like he hates people who leave shopping carts in the parking lot and like don't put them back.
Yeah.
And apparently some guy did it, and then I was parked next to him and put the shopping cart between his truck and this guy's car, and he like took it and drug it down the side of the guy's fucking car, and he was like some 26. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
You got like 5 seconds of fury in you, and then it's you're gonna get winded. But
that's the one thing I refuse to let happen. Like if I do get my ass kicked, it is going to be by somebody in my age bracket.
Yeah, true.
I am not letting some young up-and-comer.
Masters, you got to go Master Division.
For sure.
I retire when I want to retire.
Yeah, no. Don't give me one of those fucking 4-0 dudes. I want somebody that has a record.
Fucking Frankie Edgar getting his head kicked off. I'm like, could you let him go out with a 40-year-old? Come on, dude.
Thank you. So overcoming fear. You have a stepdad that's taking it to you with Kempo karate.
So then he made me start kickboxing, and then I had to overcome fear being like, I feel like everybody, I mean, you guys fucking train like crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, you kind of have to find out if you're a pussy or not. Yeah. So it's like everybody thinks, well, you should think you're a pussy because you probably are. Mm-hmm. And then once you start doing that enough, you're like, okay, I'm not. And you kind of can get over that. So I would say that's overcoming fear, right? Like you're scared that you're a pussy, so you have to do something to prove you're not a pussy.
Yeah.
And the more you fight, you realize, like, I'm still a pussy compared to this echelon.
You always find that line.
But you're more secure with the pussy line.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
I think here's the way I like to describe it. You start off like a pussy, like you said. Yeah. You learn that you're a pussy, right? You do something about it. And then for the rest of your life, you just get to be the bigger man.
Yeah, true. You're like, you're lucky. I mean?
Yeah.
You accept the pussy.
It's like, what are we doing here? Come on, let's be adults about this.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to accept the pussy.
So, So, Ryan, can you remember a time in your life when you were the most scared?
Most scared. I mean, I got arrested last October, and I wasn't like.
Since you've done the podcast?
So, I got arrested. After helium one night, actually. I was on my way home. Had a little issue, and then I got locked up, and I wasn't even like. I was honestly more scared because I knew. They gave me like you get booked and they give you a phone call, and the only number I know by heart is my mom, like my parents. I'm not calling my mom at 3:00 in the morning because she would have like fucking showed up with like chicken parm sandwiches to try to like get me out. She's out of her mind.
I like the way she thinks.
But my phone was dead, so that was the only number I had. And the guy was like, "Oh, you can." Like wait till the guard's shift change and tell them that you didn't get your phone call. And I told them, and the guard was like, "Fuck you, fucking white boy." So I started talking shit, and then I realized I started looking around. I'm like, this might not be the best idea to spaz and like wasn't. But I was more scared because I knew my girlfriend was gonna be fucking free. Like I guess I was scared. You know what I mean? Just like, dude, she's gonna be pissed and upset. So yeah, it was just like going through that whole thing of being like, it's gonna be like 12 hours before anybody even hears from me, and then ended up being like 36 hours because I
She
fall
had
with
no
the.
idea where you were.
No, I get. Well, she's fucking crazy. Like she's a lady, so she tracked me down. She got a dude. She like called hospitals.
Oh.
Goodness
Women with
gracious.
Google is vicious.
Yeah.
Dude. She's like Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah, she like found a lighter on the ground and was like, "Is this?"
I guess more scared of the disappointment. I wasn't like scared of anything else. But I'm like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to hear about this shit for. Fucking.
Yeah.
And then
That
she had a
is-
baby with me, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
Right?
And then she got pregnant later.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
After you were a bad boy.
Bad boy for life. Yeah, dude, that shit sucked.
Yeah.
It was so funny because by the time she picked me up, everybody, like her dad, like I'm cool with her dad, and her dad was like, "Listen, you got to lead with compassion." Yeah,
Oh, he was saying that to her.
yeah,
Yeah.
So she picked me up, and I took me to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
then I had to go open for Bragg Track Minute. So I had a funnest day ever.
Yeah. That went from jail to prison.
Yeah, I'm like, "Dog, can you just keep me in somewhere?"
That's
Yeah.
so funny. All right. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Fear chakra unlocked.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ace, let's keep it moving.
All right, we're to the pelvis chakra. So Ryan, this is a segment we like to call My Bad. It's an opportunity for you to apologize to a person, place, or thing in order to set your karma back to neutral.
Well, we just got done doing Ryan's Patreon episode, Chakra Poppers After Dark, and I'm sure you're having a good time now. It's fucking insane. This guy is the white trash onion. That's what it was. White trash onion.
What? Just what?
That's what white trash onion. You said that.
Yeah, white trash onion.
Yeah.
They got it. He said that so fast. I was like, "What?"
What happened?
Yeah.
White trash onion is what I smell like right now. We swear that first episode.
Yeah. So that's $1. Gets you all of our exclusive content on our Patreon. $1. Not only the counter to this podcast, which we call Chakra Poppers After Dark, but we also do some fight commentary and analysis on Ansley's Jiu Jitsu matches.
Hell yeah.
Also, we got picked up by Rockfin. We're part of Rockfin now. So if you are subscribed to Rockfin, you can get all of our premium content that's bundled with everybody else's premium content. If you were looking for a podcast network to be a part of because you just love them so much, check out Rockfin.
Check it out.
Subscribe through us. We somehow benefit from that. I don't understand all the ins and outs yet.
You don't need to, brother.
No.
Just let
Just
it flow.
subscribe through us.
Yeah.
And also, be sure to check out Ryan's podcast, Foster Care.
Yeah.
Such a good time. Dude, it's him a lot of the time by himself doing a podcast, and it sucks you in. You're like, I'm not going to watch a podcast of a dude by himself. This is going to be insane. It is, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
It is
Pure
so
in my
good.
mental illness. I just sit on my
Yeah.
couch with my pregnant girlfriend walking around upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah.
Hell yeah. So now we're going to get back to this episode and find out who or what Ryan has to apologize to.
Nobody. Damn. Apologizing for. I mean, I guess I'd apologize to all the chicks I dated when I was younger. Before this lady, bad call on all of them. A lot of cheating. a lot of I didn't get arrested, but I was cheating.
Yeah.
So, not proud of it, but it is what it is.
You ever get caught?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just lie. You're
One
just
time,
like
my
well,
mom
well.
caught me cheating on a girl one time. Dude, I'm so white trash. My
I hope this is at a TJ Maxx.
dude, I wish my grandma worked at TJ Maxx for 20 years, brother.
Oh, hell yeah.
I swear to God, shout out
The
Maureen.
legacy continues.
Yeah. No, but my mom had a birthday party for my best friend, and my girlfriend was there at the time, and one of her friends came up and like started talking shit, and she was like, "Oh, why don't you ever do?" We were flirting. She was like, "Oh, why don't you do something about it?" I'm like, "Why don't you go downstairs?" So she goes downstairs. I fucking thought I snuck away.
Yeah.
We're downstairs, and I hear my mom coming down this. I heard somebody coming down the stairs, so I walk out of the room and like shut the door behind me. And she's like, "Who's in there?" I was like, "Nobody." And my mom, you know what I mean, chicken parma jail. She's
Yeah.
crazy. She pushes past me and opens up the door, and the girl's standing there butt naked, like in the middle of the room. So she spazzed. She tried to run me over with the car. My mom did. So I'd apologize to all them ladies, and my girlfriend was there. So it was a tough look. Tough look all around. My mom's like, "I threw a birthday party for your best friend, and you go."
Yeah.
Yeah, so not cool.
Yeah.
But
Wow, dude. I don't even know what to say. That's
it's a
crazy.
bad call.
Yeah.
But-
That is a psychopathic level of cheating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of Paps was involved.
Okay.
Like, Paps.
Not the
vodka.
smear, the beer.
Yeah, Pap smear. We didn't do any medical evaluations for this. Yeah.
But what is wrong with her standing in the middle of the room butt naked?
What's
man?
up? I'm like,
Like a
go
ghost.
behind the bed, moron.
Convince your mom she was a
Do
ghost.
something. Closet, anything.
This room is haunted, mom.
Well, not only not hide, stand up.
Yeah.
Like, what? God.
Yeah, why are your hands on your hips?
Yeah.
Would you do
It's like she's like posing hot, like bent over. I'm like, bitch, you heard that Italian woman screaming in the hallway? Get behind something.
Please stop taking selfies.
Oh my god, right? She's doing duck face when my mom opened the door. Yeah, it was a tough look. Not my finest hour, but what are you gonna do? Live and learn.
But your apology. She's in that group apology.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She's
like. Technically,
bundled
it
up
was
in
your
that
friend.
apology. Yeah.
You knew her before you knew me, so technically she should be getting the brunt of this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think that my bad.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
those girls.
My bad, all count.
Not just the naked one in the room.
I'm
but
not
all
sorry
of
to the
them.
naked girl. That was on you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
You
sorry
couldn't-
either, man.
I'm not sorry for that.
She didn't make one good choice.
I was drunker than her, so I'm like, that's on you.
Yeah.
But my mom came down to get me because my friend dove into a shallow end of the pool and hit his head, and she had to jump in the pool to get him out. So she came looking for me. So that's a white trash, another level of white trash.
Oh my God, the
yeah.
layers.
Two
yeah,
layers,
she was
maybe.
mad at you for a lot of reasons.
Family's a white
Yeah.
trash onion, dude. They just keep peeling them back. Oh yeah. And she tried to. I like stood in the driveway and she's like, "I'm going to get cigarettes." 'Cause my mom's a big couple drinks. I have a cigarette lady.
Yeah.
And I tried to like stop her. I tried to stop her going down the basement stairs. She tried to kick me, which is she basically like teach me in the chest. And then she goes and gets in the truck, and I like tried to block the driveway, and she tried to she didn't try to hit me, but
Yeah.
she would have.
Yeah.
She called you. She
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like, play
yeah.
chicken.
Get the fuck out of the
We'll
way.
see who's bluffing.
Yeah, she pulled my card for sure. But yeah,
That's
It
awesome.
was a tough night.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago now. He's 25. Yeah,
Damn,
I'm gonna
hell
be
yeah.
35. Yeah.
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary. It was actually probably just passed. Yeah, his birthday's July 30th, so it was exactly.
Yes. All right, and we'll call that a pelvis chakra pops.
Yes.
It was hell yeah.
Let's go.
And hey, keep moving.
All right, we're to the gut chakra. So, Ryan, how do you move past disappointment in yourself or in loved ones?
I think I'm getting better. I used to beat myself up about shit like do any kind of fuck up. I used to beat myself up to a level where it was like depressing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I still do something. Like you'll get mad about some shit you did like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you piece of shit, but then you got to get over it. I can't be raising a baby with that kind of craziness.
You can't.
Yeah.
But you gotta be like, hey, that's fucked up. But
Yeah.
sorry, I won't cheat on your mom. You know what I mean? It's kind of
That helps.
yeah.
That definitely helps.
I guess moving past disappointment. I don't know. You kind of just gotta acknowledge it and then be like, hey, what are we gonna do to not do that again? Kinda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reset your course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recalibrate.
For sure.
Hunker down. Yeah.
Yeah. Batten out the hatches.
No, yeah. Don't get arrested anymore.
Don't get
Stay out of jail. Don't leave. I got my dad beat.
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
I
That's
keep
great.
looking for approval.
Let me ask you this then. So is there, whether you did sports or any type of performance art, is there like any sort of disappointment that kind of lingers in your mind and you still think about from time to time?
Sports stuff, like kickboxing drives me crazy just because it was back when, remember, I feel like fucking, 12 years ago, there was no like any kind of bands or prehab stuff. Do you guys notice that? Like I went to go like basically MC a boxing event for like youth boxing.
Yeah.
And I was watching the kids warm up and they were just actually warming up.
Oh,
like when I
yeah.
used to go kickbox, they'd be like, just fucking shake it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 rounds of jump rope and go get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, just put on
And
some
now I'm
headphones,
like,
listen
dude,
to DMX.
yeah, because I had ankle surgery and I'm like, damn it, I wish I didn't do that. Or I wish I just would have done any research. You know, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
looking back now, I'm like, yeah, if you go to a surgeon, they're going to be like, yeah, you need surgery.
Yes.
That's like what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the question was.
I think you answered it.
You're just getting me worked up now.
Yeah.
Oh, is it regret?
Yeah, no, are disappointments that you had either in sports or any type of performance?
Yeah, so sports with that, with like injury stuff, just being a fucking idiot and being like, it's tough to be just work through that.
Yeah.
I was a big work through it guy.
Yeah.
And that turns out not the move. Because then you end up with arthritis in your ankles.
Every single person that I did sports with that wanted to be one of those people that, I just walk out onto the court or I just walk out onto the field and I just do. None of them can walk now.
Yeah.
They all have terrible knees.
Yeah.
You know, they have weird posture and shit.
Yeah. Well, you guys both have great posture. I'm fixing mine.
We warm up.
Yeah, lots of warm
No,
up.
I do now. Well, dude, now my boy's like, I went to the gym with my boy on Sunday, and he's like one of them freaks who can deadlift like 600 pounds. I'm like, listen, Chief, it's going to be about 30 minutes of mobility, and I'll see you in that fucking... Because, dude, I trashed my ankle, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, not again. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I learned that. And then stand up, like, I feel like the longer you do it, you're just like... I used to listen to bad sets on purpose. Mm-hmm. Now I do it now and it's like funny.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? When you first start bombing, you're like, how do I get out of this? Now if I'm bombing, I'm like, I'm just going to bomb as hard as possible. Like, they remember this bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm going down, everybody's coming down.
Yeah. The only way out is through.
Yeah, that used to make, exactly. It's like, I'm doing fucking 20. So I've said that multiple times. Like I have like this thing where I enjoy coming out and saying something that gets the crowd that hate me and then see if I can get them back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I keep noticing myself doing that and I'm like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
It's like fun sometimes if it's like, who cares? But then there's other times where I've been like 5 minutes into, I just said something fucked up and then you'll be like, well, listen, I have to do the 20. So if you want to come, fine. But if not, I'll do it. It's fine. But yeah, I would say that. I've gotten better with that, I guess.
Yeah. And that's a disappointment chakra unlocked. That works.
Yes.
Let's go.
That's popped. We're popped. It's popped.
We popping chakras?
Yeah, we're popping.
Chakra poppers.
Yeah, we're popping them. We're
You ever
popping
done a popper before?
No.
No.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Don't you have to isn't that a gay thing?
You would think that. But apparently that's what I thought the first time I did one. My girl, my beautiful baby mom gave me one time when we first started dating.
Is that how she got you pregnant?
No. I wish. Dude, I wish I could get pregnant. I'm dying to get fat and sober.
Yeah.
That's all. You know how much happier I'd be? Yeah. You're just like, dude, go get me fucking ice cream. My girl's
some good eating.
Yeah, she's getting like, it's so funny because she's like one of them girls who always bitches about her arms. Mm-hmm. She'll be like, my arms won't get smaller and my legs. So she hasn't been like lifting at the gym and her legs and arms are getting smaller. She's like, this fucking rules. She's like this. She's the only girl who's like, I'm getting hotter. It's good.
I think she might be miscalculating the fact that her
proportions may be off. Yeah. Listen, Sidney, whose side do you want?
Don't let her watch
I'm fucking telling her she looks good, dude. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ace, let's get to this next one.
All right, we are at the heart chakra. So, Ryan, what have you learned from grief?
Grief. I'm still not the best with grief. I'm like a big joke if something like hurts my feelings. And if like I've had like my aunt died, I was close to her, overdose, and I had two brothers overdose, and you know. Like, it's like a joke thing at the time. But I'm one of those people who, like, get bummed and then be kind of either get hammered or, like, do something detrimental to my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, get arrested or... And then anymore, I'm just like, you kind of got to acknowledge when shit's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, I was a big, like, repress things. And then 2 months later, when, like, the remotes of the battery died, I fucking sob. I'd be like, what's this all about? Yeah, so I would say, yeah, I'm not the best with grief.
Do you remember any of your... jokes through any of those overdoses?
I mean, I had like I honestly can't because it was like right when my one brother died, and then I had a joke where my dad. It was my 30th birthday, and he came to pick me up. We went out to drink because my dad, cool, fun guy, bad dad. You know what I mean? You're like 4 beers in with him, and you kind of lose. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah. So I was like, oh, how's Dave? And he was like, Dave. He's like, Dave who? I was like, Dave, my brother Dave. He's like, he died last year.
Whoa.
And I was like, because we met up to talk because he had texted me about my birthday. He's like, hey, I lost your birthday info. When is it?
Yeah.
And I had some joke that was kind of like, was that info in the fucking couch cushions with my birthday info, motherfucker? Like about my brother?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would try. I forget how I used to do it, but I would try. It like worked a few times, but it was one of those jokes that worked at like AA meetings. Like you ever do those like drunk driving shows, and they're like, you could say anything, and then if you try them in front of like normal people, they're like, Jesus,
Dude, what's wrong with you, dude?
I'm like, it's my fucking brother, pussy. Shut up. I had that. My mom has cancer, so I was trying like cancer jokes of like what was it? Remember when they try to get you to donate to cancer funds at like CVS?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm not giving money to cancer through like CVS I'm like, if I wanted to give money to cancer patients, I'd Venmo my mom $20. And people are like, okay,
like
no. Same thing. Dark. Yeah, if it's dark,
Yeah.
I forget how I did them, but that's the gist.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So grief, you don't handle it well. You make jokes at first, and then you let it. So basically, you let it run its course later.
Yeah, it'll come up in an inappropriate time, and I'll put a hole in drywall or get hammered. Yeah.
But you can fix it.
Oh yeah, I can fix the shit out of drywall.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hmm?
That's a chakra pop.
Popped.
That's a heart chakra popped wide open.
All right.
Ace, keep it moving.
To the throat chakra. So Ryan, what's a favorite lie you tell or have told? Extra karmic points if it's still in rotation.
Oh my god, favorite lie. I've done a lot of lying. I used to tell people I did porn. I used to tell people like at bars, like if someone asked what you do, I'd be like, I would just make up some kind of weird niche porn. You know what I mean? I forget what I definitely.
Wait, can we pause for 1 second?
Pause.
Ansley, what was Ryan's porn name?
Oh. Ryan the pig farmer.
No fat chicks, Ansley.
I don't know. Put me on the spot. So was there something appropriate to say to that?
Did we have one?
I don't know. He's my friend, Ansley.
The pig farmer.
The pig farmer.
There was a famous serial killer that killed. He used to kill chicks and feed them to pigs. Remember? Did you ever hear that guy? In Canada, he killed like 80 people. Pinkerton or something? Michael Pinkton?
No.
I feel
Dude,
like I
pretty
missed
crazy.
him.
Check it out.
Yeah, was his name Ryan Foster?
Damn, I'm trying to think of a good lie.
Yeah.
I definitely used to say crazy shit when I was in like elementary. So when I found out I had other brothers, I was like, they're Kentucky basketball players.
Yeah.
In reality, they were heroin addicts in Kensington. Yeah.
Nobody would ever find him.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There, you ain't gonna find them.
That's are your brothers taller than you?
No. Dave was like my height, and then my brother Ricky was like 6'2", 6'3". But they're athletic boys.
Yeah. So
no ankle problems, and they're dead. So I don't know. I got the bad ankles and longevity. I guess what the fuck.
No ankle problems and they're dead.
Dude, I'd rather be alive with a bum leg, but
Yeah. Yeah. So I limp when it's cold.
yeah, it's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. So what do you remember any porn names that you had?
It would just say it was my name. I have an OnlyFans and I just bang chicks. I definitely said I did the ones with the masks. You ever see those porns with the people with the masks? Apparently there's people that make like an absurd amount of money doing that. Like they just fuck with masks on, and I guess people are into the OnlyFans with no identity. But then I'm like, don't you think your friends would eventually stumble across it and be able to pick out a discerning body part? Right?
sure.
Yeah.
Like, everybody has a thing.
Yeah. I have my name tattooed on my chest.
Yeah, you can do
You
that.
have your name?
Yeah, I
That
have my
fucking
name tattooed
rules.
on my
You would, dude.
Yeah. So I think
This is a supremely confident man.
yeah.
I love that. Sid the Kid. That rules.
Yeah.
Is it like there one? Do you have one titty or is it across?
It's just it says Sidney on this chest, and on this chest it says, and don't forget it.
no.
No.
It's not. Take your shirt off right now, dude. Sidney,
Yeah.
don't forget it.
Remember
It's just
the
say,
name.
don't forget it across your back.
Yeah.
That's when I'm leaving, bitch. No, that rules.
Yeah. All right. And that was a chakra pop. We got a couple eyes out of that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Porn star.
the porn was the main one.
Kentucky basketball players.
Yeah, I
brothers.
definitely would be like they're athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like they played pickup basketball, but they definitely weren't going to fucking high school. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Ace, keep it moving.
All right, we're to the third eye. So Ryan, what's something that you thought of as separate, but as you've gotten older, you learned it's really the same?
Oh man, I remember this one from last time. This is a fucking thinker for me. Things I thought were separate, but are really the same.
I think I remember your answer. I think he was the friends and family guy, wasn't he?
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm consistent then.
Yeah.
Some friends are family.
Yeah.
But all your family like really aren't. Because dude, my family's fucking crazy. I got 32 cousins. I got like 9 aunts and uncles.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's just like, dude, the older we get, the more everybody falls apart. And now everybody used to be close as shit. But now that I'm having a baby, I got my one uncle fucking called me. He's like tearing up on the phone about, I miss you. I'm like, well, stop being a fucking tool. Like, what? You are causing the problems. But my family, it's like a huge family of people who are like, I hate drama, and all they do is start drama.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it fucking rules.
Yeah. Is it a lot of ladies?
A lot of ladies.
Yeah.
A lot of dramatic dudes. Yeah, my whole family is just like a bunch of frat guys who didn't graduate like college. They didn't go to college. Didn't graduate high school.
Yeah.
I got a lot of like dudes in my family who are like, I'm a legend. And then if you really look at their accomplishments, I'm like, I don't know, chief.
No. You're alleged.
You're allegedly. Yeah. Having a ton of kids isn't that impressive. Yeah. But no, I love them. But it's just like there's so every time I don't want no drama, and then you run into somebody you haven't seen in 2 years, and they're like, you know who's pissing me the fuck off? Yeah. I'm like, dude, can we fucking relax? But I would say that you get closer with friends.
Yeah.
Especially the older you get, because I feel like the older I get now, like all my friends are having kids and shit. You have to actually like schedule hangouts. Like you have to put effort into being friends. Everybody just can't meet up and go to happy hour no more. It's like. I mean, my loser comedian friends can.
Well, they're always ready.
But everybody that's always ready to hang out, they're not the people you want to hang out with a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't have to schedule it, it's probably not worth it.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
You can like text the comedian at like 2:00 in the morning, like, "Hey, dude, you want to hang out?" And he texts you back like, "I'm right behind you." Let's go.
Yeah. I got my one friend who does all my tattoos. He'll hit me up at like 10:30 on a Tuesday. Like, can we grab a beer? I'm like, dude, I get up at 6, bro.
Yeah.
I can't. I love you, but I cannot.
Hell yeah.
But does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. Friends and family.
I can't let go of the approval. I think it's the two. I think it's the two parents. You guys seem to have it figured out.
Dude,
what the fuck?
and pretty soon you're not going to give a fuck about our opinion.
Yeah.
Like in December.
Don't tell me how to raise my bitch.
Yeah. Before the start of the next year, you won't give a shit what we think.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I'll be low on sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Did your
forward
guys
to that.
baby sleep? Do you get good sleepers? No.
No.
They were like, we did the whole family bed thing and had them in there and like,
hell yeah,
it's awesome. It doesn't last forever. You don't sleep very well, but
yeah.
Our kids literally slept in our beds. Or in our bed until they decided that it was too much.
Damn. When you start bringing girlfriends over, you're like, that. You're fucking snoring.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that is definitely Third Eye Chakra popped.
Let's go.
Yes.
Repopped and popped again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repop. What is that they say if you're a virgin, if you don't have sex for 4 years, you're technically a virgin again? I heard some psycho.
Sharia law?
It's not. It could be. No, I'm so obsessed with following like
Virgin
severely
news.
mentally ill people on Instagram who give like life advice,
yeah.
and I know it's not real.
Sure.
I think it's so like guys who are like motivational speakers and clearly their girlfriend's car.
Yeah.
Like those guys. That's right in my alley.
Nice.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
That's good fatherly stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Like, dude, look at this siding salesman. He's a fucking idiot. I love this guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ace, let's go.
All right, we're to the crown chakra. So Ryan, what's one thing you can't give up and why, and what would giving it up mean?
Oh my god. One thing I can't give up and why. Pussy, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna have to give it up for a little while.
Yeah, right. I've heard some horror stories. I don't know, man. Like the only thing I've ever really consistently done my whole life is like work out, I guess. I feel like I would lose my mind if I couldn't do some kind of working out. Because everybody's like, now I'm like slowly starting to buy, like I was telling you about that thing you have in your living room. I keep buying home gym equipment because I'm like, I know I'm not going to be able to leave the house. And I'm definitely fucking crazy with if I can't like get energy out. I'm a fucking nightmare. Yeah. If I can't like tire myself out multiple times. You know what I mean? I'm just a bad person to be around.
Have you ever been fat?
No. I consider fat not being able to see abs. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's how I operate.
Yeah.
It's not healthy.
And they've always been visible? You always got an eye on them?
No, I've always been like, if I can't see a ab, this is a mess. This is no good. But that's not healthy either. I'm a vain fuck. I remember when I was in I think I was 18, and I was hooking up with a chick, and she pinched my belly fat, and it was one of them things that just sent me into a fucking spiral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it was because remember in high school I was more gangly. So there was jacked guys, and I could not gain weight for the life of me. So then I just became obsessed with being well, you got to at least have abs then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, now, I wish you knew that information before you called him Ryan the Pig Farmer. Maybe you would have been a little more sensitive to our guest, Ansley.
I'm anti-pig.
Okay, I think that's it. I think we did it.
Good.
Yeah,
we did it.
up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We that crown chakra was popped. Other than the fact that it is uncomfortably warm in here.
Dude, I run hot, baby.
Yeah.
I was I sweat like an animal.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like the weight's lifted. I know my girlfriend is texting me right now to get food from some kind to bring up. I know
Sick.
it. She was eating. She was in a cut-off wife beater yesterday on the couch eating a pint of ice cream at 11:30 a.m. I'm
Nice.
rock on,
Dude,
sister.
That is the life.
It's living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was it's coffee ice cream. I can have it's technically still morning. But yeah. No,
I
I
look
do.
back and I wish
feel
I
good.
ate more when I had twins. I was why?
That's what, dude, all my aunts keep saying to her. They're just listen to your body and eat whatever you want. Because, dude, there's all these crazy bitches on Instagram that are you need to be you ever see girls that are clearly have an eating disorder.
Yeah.
And they're trying to give motherly advice.
Yeah.
I'm I feel like you have some family money. And you're just,
Yeah. Also, I'm just going to be the person to say this. I mean, you can't because you have a pregnant lady now, but every pregnant lady eats enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure you look back on him man, I could have ate more.
I could
Trust
have
me.
been better.
You ate more.
Well, dude, it's rules for me because I'm I'm not going to let you get Chick-fil-A alone.
Yeah.
So it's an excuse for me to be a piece of shit. But yeah, no, I'm digging it. I'm drinking less, so all I do is I feel great.
Yeah.
Somebody should have told me not drinking as much is better.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only better when you are substituting your drinking with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
You know, if you were not drinking and then eating healthy and getting up every morning and running, it's life starts to look a little bleak.
Yeah, shit's, yeah. Shit's tight.
It feels good. Your body feels great.
Feel great. But then you put your head on the pillow at 8:30 to get that 10 hours of sleep. And you're what the fuck?
The saturation for the world just a little darker.
Yeah,
It's
a bummer.
It's grayscale.
Yeah.
That's why I'm definitely going to go to Wawa or something while I'm out here.
Hell yeah.
Because, dude, every store around here might as well be in a different country compared to where I live. I live right by Good Boy at Gaul, where we were at Saturday.
Okay, yeah.
So it's fucking Baghdad.
Dude.
You're walking to that Wawa.
I feel like almost every Wawa that I go to that's not in this town is not in America.
It's
Yeah.
also Wawa in the city to the suburbs might as well be a different organization. It's not even the same company.
Yeah.
You're.
It's basically 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, which is disgusting. You guys don't eat that shit. Taquitos and all that shit. The roll-ups. No, it's dog food.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm white trash. I felt bad. I felt bad a month ago on Twitter. I took a picture of wings at 7-Eleven, and I was 100 likes. I'll eat them. I got 400. I was God damn it! But I'm a man of my word, and I ate that disgusting fucking wing.
Now I have to go back to 7-Eleven.
I was so pissed.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. So let's hop into this Patreon in a second. Do you have the time to do this?
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
And I don't even know if I told you guys. We have $1 as our Patreon. Gets you all of our exclusive content. Hop in there. You get the counter to this podcast, which we call Chakra Poppers After Dark, where we enlighten our guest's shadow self, and we also do some fight commentary and analysis on Ansley's Jiu Jitsu matches. Also, check out Ryan Foster's podcast, Foster Care, which pops out. When does it pop up?
Put it out Wednesday mornings.
Every Wednesday morning. Check it out. And it's either, do you always have a guest or sometimes
I
it's just you
do it
talking?
a lot by myself, but I started having guests. I'll get your ass on there.
Yeah, he gets up there and he talks a lot of shit. It's a good time.
Talk to myself.
Dude, it's funny to just watch you
babble to myself.
Yeah, dude, it's like to watch a person say something and be like, and then to watch a person be like, and another thing. Well, you said the first thing.
I'm arguing with myself.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun podcast. Definitely check it out. And so now we're going to hop into that Patreon. So follow us in there. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and we are out.
Good night.